they have like released their own press stuff for like that they are in fact releasing like their own Chick-fil-A app, shows, a bunch of stuff. So again, we don't want to get tons into this, but there's a couple of the details that they announced that because we were questioning when the rumors came up that the name will be Chick-fil-A Play, kind of the slogan like family time at your fingertips, and they describe it as free digital fun and kid-friendly content, including original shows, podcasts, games, recipes, and much more. And if we kind of get into some like the quotes and stuff from the marketing people, like it seems like this is sort of, it's still not exactly clear what's all this is going to be.
Yeah.
But it seems like the intention is designed to like, this is sort of some fun thing that's not going to be like a time, you're just binging all the time and, I'm going to go home on my weekend and just binge Chick-fil-A Play. Like, is this sort of this like resource that's out there with some shows, some games, some stuff that like as a family you can kind of do together. And like they even say, imply, like, while you're waiting in the drive-through line, right? There's different things as you're on the go.
Which joke's on them. Like there's hardly a wait in the drive-through line.
That's the thing.
So.
It better be like a 30-second show.
Yeah.
And even like they say, because some of the stuff like there's going to be some podcasts, original scripted podcasts, which they describe as like kid-friendly ones to listen to like on the way to school or practice, or essentially just wholesome entertainment and like diversion or whatever that can be done within the context of a family. But are you excited to add some Chick-fil-A Play to your waffle fries?
Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. It's just kind of on the one hand, it makes sense, but on the other hand, it doesn't. And so this is really curious to me. I can maybe see why they would do something like this. But I don't know. I mean, it's to be determined, I guess. I kind of have mixed feelings about it. One, I don't hardly ever eat a Chick-fil-A. And I don't have do you use the app? Like, no. They have a Chick-fil-A?
I'm way too old school for that.
Yeah. So one thing I saw was like, I think you can like play some games and like maybe like earn credits in the app for food, maybe.
Okay, now I'm on board.
Which if they do that,
get some waffle fries.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, okay, well, there's your gamifying your, quick service, Chick-fil-A food. That's interesting to me. And I mean, like as a parent of young kids, like kid-friendly entertainment, I guess, is always a welcome thing.
And it looks good because they're sort of the one seems like they're like, their mother flagship show or whatever is called Evergreen Hills. I think like Journey or Venture into Evergreen Hills, and like it's just like animated thing, and it's like kind of like a fantasy. Like there's this like other world, and when you do nice things, that like these trees grow and have powers, but bad people are gonna steal it, and like I don't know. It looks like the kind of thing you would just find on Disney or something, but it's like this sort of Chick-fil-A thing. The quality's fine. I guess not.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't look real cheap, and it looks interesting to me. But I'm with you a little bit of sort of like, what's the end game though? Like what I get, part of me is like, okay, there's a lot of entertainment, a lot of things. Maybe as a parent, we don't want our kid like that isn't wholesome entertainment anymore.
Yeah.
That like, hey, here's a company that has tried to have these values of family and community and stuff, and like has backed that up with some of their actions and stuff, and like they're trying to fill some of that niche. Or, hey, we can be a part of the solution to that. I just wonder, like, 2 years from now, how many people are going to be like pulling up the Chick-fil-A Play app and following the next season of Evergreen Hill? Like,
yeah,
I don't know. Like it's almost like, can you do that without really committing, like with this sort of being the side thing, like fast food or fast service,
quick service.
Like, can you really do that? Is there, or does there need to be? Like, I can't imagine this would like make them money. Like, it's like,
yeah, I guess my question would be like, what's driving this? Like, I would assume that there's like a customer base that's like, what we would love is like some wholesome entertainment. Is this like employee base? Like, are there employees at HQ like clamoring for, like, hey, we're a big company. Like, why don't we make our own wholesome entertainment? All that rot on Netflix and Disney. Like, so I don't know. Like, I'd be really curious to find out, like, where does this come from? And like you said, what's the end game?
And the real question too is like, how much product? I know some of these animated shows,
yeah, that's
they're going to be about like the Chick-fil-A cows, like Is it
going to like save the
like before we go to Evergreen Hills, like we're hungry. Good thing, Mama, you brought a Chick-fil-A sandwich. Complete with the apple.
yeah, or is it like watch? It's sort of like the like with Amazon or something. Watch a 10-second commercial first, and then you can get into the gameplay or like whatever's new from the Chick-fil-A menu, or I don't know. Like I feel like it'll probably be done well. But I feel like it could really go either way as far as like this could be really fun, and I think it could be a real niche audience for it. And I think I feel like you could develop a real cult following with some of this kind of stuff, like if you do it right. But also it could just be kind of this weird sideshow thing, and we'll look back on it and be like, hey, remember the time that like a quick service joint tried to get into the like entertainment business? So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't anticipate this like really sending ripples. Like Disney's calling a meeting now to, their boardroom to figure out how do we combat the competition of Chick-fil-A play. But just because it's not the biggest thing ever doesn't mean there's no value. So we'll see. It comes out soon. I think like next month. So maybe we'll do a deep dive review.
Yeah, we'll download
the first
the app
episode of Evergreen Hills and those.
We'll do like a real gameplay review. Like how you stream the screen and like we'll see how it goes.
Do some like reaction videos. The possibilities are endless. So stay tuned for what Chick-fil-A is cooking up for entertainment.